Hello, beautiful and shiny Aries. How are you doing? This is your singles reading for December 2021. We're going to be taking a look at what is fresh, beautiful coming in for you this month, Aries. Please bear in mind, Aries, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and what doesn't, just get rid of it. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or if you have a lot of Aries in your chart. Aries, if you vibe with my channel and you like my videos, you know what to do. When you like my video and comment below, it really helps me out, like in a way that I cannot even begin to explain. And if you've already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. If you vibe with my channel also, you might want to check out Condora Official. That's another YouTube channel that's really amazing. Angie's channel, I'm going to link it up in the description box below, together with some other sister channels. For tarot, you know, every tarot reader has their own style, so there might be things that vibe for you with my channel, but other aspects, you know, you might like the singles reads, but you might not like my you versus them reads, and, you know, someone else might be out there tickling your fancy kind of thing. So go check out those channels, and if you'd like to get a private reading with me, all the information is there too in the box below. Okay, Aries, let's see, December. Please tell me, angels, what is happening for Aries in December 2021. Single Aries, what is happening for them in December 2021? Oh, Aries. Oh, I can see why, yeah. So, yeah. So some of you have been going through a lot recently. But good things are coming, but just, Aries, good things are coming. Good things are coming, but it's only the begin. It's like it's only the beginning in December. It's the beginning of something bigger, far bigger than you had ever expected would happen, actually, this season. Aries, I do see many of you in your recent past, you were at an impasse. It was like you didn't quite know which way to turn. You have the Two of Swords here. I do see you leaving a toxic relationship and there being a time of reflection in your recent past. You could have left a narcissist or someone tried to gaslight you, someone who just wasn't good for you. You're being protected. You have the Magician here. There's guides around you. Aries, there's people around you who walk with you on the other side who are protecting you. They're helping you manifest, whatever that means to you. If you need to look into the symbolism of the Magician to find out more about that, but I see, you know, and it's symbolic. It's not necessarily literal. It is all energies. It's images, you know, whatever you want to call it, whatever anthropological artifacts you want to call it. But I see guides around you and protection. And I do see a very bad situation that you came out of. For some of you, you got out of a situation because it was starting to harm children in the connection. This is very specific, this is not for everyone who's watching it, but it's super specific, but someone will relate to this. We have the Devil here for how you are at the moment. Aries, good for you. Good for you, Aries. You're enjoying yourself. Maybe overindulging a little bit. You have 5 boyfriends, 5 girlfriends, 5 anyone in between. Going on at the same time. You're rotating your little black book. I feel like you have a black book. You are on fire. You're just doing your thing, you know. You're dating many different people. Maybe you're indulging a little bit, but it's all like, it's fine, you know, because it's all in the name of rest. You're taking a rest. You're taking a rest from your past. You're taking a time to reflect on yourself. You're taking a rest from relationships. You're just enjoying the single life, you know. For some of you, you may not, who are not dating 5 or 10 people at the same time, you're just kind of binding yourself to yourself, you know. Maybe, you know, eating good food, indulging, just being a bit of a hedonist, you know. Nothing wrong with that. Everything in moderation. You have Judgment here as the basis of some of the issues that are happening. This is a card that's been haunting the readings today. Many cards are haunting us today. This is one of them. As the base of issues, I feel like a lot of people have issues with healing. A lot of people, you know, this isn't just us on this channel, the collective, or, you know, whatever. I feel like it's just in general in the world. I feel like a lot of people have issues with opening themselves up to vulnerability in relationships. I think the Judgment card also signifies a lack of healing, things going back to childhood, to birth and rebirth. This is about issues from childhood too. This is about losing people in your childhood, be it to death or just be it to divorce, some kind of, you know, lack of healing, lack of resurrection of a situation. Someone when they were a kid, this is you, was lost people in their life, in their childhood. There could have been broken people around you too. Some of you may have grown up in broken homes, and there was like drug use or some kind of, you know, like codependency, or just parents behaving like children. You were the caretaker, but you couldn't help them because you felt like whatever you did, like these people would just remain dead inside. And you feel like in your relationships, you might, and you know, you might be that kind of person too, where you try and resurrect people. You try to make them less dead inside. You try and help them. You might be attracted to people with addictions, or you might be attracted to people with problems, you know, kind of mirroring your situation from childhood. So that's a lesson here. We have the Magician here. Whatever you manifest will come true as well. Like, you have the power of manifesting, and the Magician is a guide to you. The Magician is coming up here to help. Call upon the Magician for help. The Magician is also the healer. You have the healer. You are the healer. And it's interesting, Aries, because Hermes, the god Hermes, is related to Aries. In some respects, there's correspondences between Hermes and Aries. And he is the healer and the messenger of the gods. So, yeah, so I feel like you're just like in this position of like, you know, you try and heal things, and people don't give back to you, basically. And you're trying to, that's why you're trying to take a rest. You're like, the devil here is not a negative. You know, the devil here is just you investing in yourself, indulging yourself. All the things you never give yourself, you're giving to yourself now. You're putting yourself first. You're putting yourself first. King of Swords coming in near future. You're about to meet your soulmate. Two of Cups. This is what you're not expecting. And King of Swords, what's coming in? This is a soulmate relationship, and this is the person, yeah, that's the king. This is the person who's going to be with. Disregard the gender. It's completely arbitrary, but this King of Swords is someone who means business. It's someone who is stable. It's someone who has air energy around them. It doesn't have to be an air sign, but that kind of energy. Very in their head. Could be very intellectual. Intellectual could be a lawyer. Could be someone to do with judicial matters. Could be, yeah, like a lawyer. Could be a scientist. It could be someone who just, you know, lives by the pen, or lives, you know, has to speak for their job. You know, it's someone who comes across all kind of cold and unapproachable. A lot of people are scared of this person, but when you meet, I don't know if you already know this person as well. We can clarify that for you, but this is coming in and you're like, it's coming in now, you know, like tomorrow, in 2 days, 3 days. In a week, 2 weeks, this is coming in. It's coming in. This King of Swords is like someone who is intimidating. Gender is arbitrary, remember? But this king is intimidating to many people. But when they're with you, they're going to be like a little lamb. They have like, their eyes are just gonna get all big and like, you know what I mean? Like their eyes are just gonna sparkle like a cartoon. There's gonna be like hearts coming out of their eyes. It's all gonna be in the eyes. When you look into their eyes, you're gonna know it's the one, and you're gonna know it's real. That's all I have to say. That's what I'm saying here. This person is also emotionally guarded, just like you. They've been through trauma in their past. Could be childhood or a formative romantic relationship. They don't open up easily. They have a lot of walls around them, but they're very fair. This is someone who's very dedicated to social matters. They have a strong moral backbone, and they're not afraid to put their money where their mouth is in terms of commitment. This person wants a relationship with a capital R. The advice here for you is the Six of Cups. Very interesting. This is about knowing, knowing deep inside of you what it was that you always wanted. Perhaps over the years, we all do this. We try and conform. We try and fit in. The penalty for not fitting in is usually quite high in society, Then we get onto the dating scene, and maybe there's just not a lot out there that we want or that we actually, can relate to. But then we settle. And the Six of Cups here is saying, don't settle. Remember, like when you were a child, what you wanted. Remember all of the dreams you had when you were a teenager. Something along those lines. There's like a version of you, like a kid version of you out there that's super innocent and knows what they want. Ask that version of you what you want out of love, because you will find very quickly that the King of Swords is the answer to that, because this is your soulmate coming in. And the Six of Cups is always also my soulmate card, so it's like this is the advice. Like this is your soulmate. If you're not sure if you should be with this person who's coming in, this King of Swords, yeah, you should be with them. As the conclusion to December in your love life, you have the Five of Wands. This is really interesting. All these wonderful positive cards, and then you have the Five of Wands, which is kind of like some kind of a fight or some kind of a competition or some kind of a airing out of business. That's not like cutthroat. It's not a cutthroat fight, but it's a kind of a battle. And I feel like in this case, because there's like all these positive cards around it, and because you do have two figures fighting the dragon here together, I do feel like it's simply signifying that you two will team up to fight dragons together, to fight demons together. You're going to be on each other's side. You're going to have each other's back, and you're going to have you're going to be holding torches for each other. I feel like your person also has things from their past that they're dealing with, like psychically and psychologically, like just baggage, like in their mind. And I'm not saying that's unique to you. I have loads of it. We all have it, We should all be in psychoanalysis 24/7 if I could help it. But you know what I'm saying? We all have these things that kind of drag on and follow us. And this is like, you will heal together. You will heal together because you will understand each other's kind of, how they say like your soulmate is just someone who understands you're crazy, because we're all kind of crazy in our own way. So it's that kind of thing. Like they're just going to understand how you tick and what kind of triggers you. And they're not going to trigger you. This is so valuable. This is true love. When a person knows your triggers and your weaknesses and they don't trigger them, they choose to help you heal. This is really, really beautiful. Death, transformation, absolutely. And victory over the past. Yeah, this is really, really beautiful. There may be some hiccups between you and this person too. Oh yeah. Five of Swords. Why Five of Swords? At the bottom of the deck. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, but it's all positive cards after. You might, I feel like in the beginning, you might trigger each other a little bit, and there could be a little bit of conflict as well. But that will soon die out because you will both understand that you're stronger together. And, the final outcome is the Six of Wands together with the Five of Wands. So it's progression from teaming up to deal with the dragons from your past into the Six of Wands, which is victory over those. The major arcana here is the Death card, which is transformation. I feel like something will die in order to be reborn. And I think it's your past. I think it's your past. It's your past concerns. It's your past, just like things that have been bothering you, both of you. You're going to work as a team, but there might be some teething problems. I feel like for some of you, it might be, you're going to meet, it's going to be amazing in December. You might even break up, like start dating real fast, or like become an item, or whatever it's going to be. Even if you don't put a label on it, then there's going to be some kind of a friction or tension because it's going to be so intense. You might even break up at the end of December. You're going to get right back onto it in January. First week of Jan, you'll be back together. You know what I mean? But it could be like a little bit of push and pull. But you're gonna have doubts. Like, is this really it? This is it. Two of Cups. soulmate. This is it. Yeah, long-term potential, further journeys. This is something that could kind of last for a long time. The Tower. This is, you know, this is that kind of tower, you know, the tower is coming up here at the bottom of the deck. This is like a big, massive, like seismic change in your life. This connection is going to change your life. You have the Eight of Wands and the Seven of Wands in terms of long-term potential. This is something that perhaps will have to be fought for on in some way. You know, someone will have to assert their stance on this. You will both have to. I feel like you will both have to be on board to make this happen long term. But you already are. So it's like, it's just a confirmation. And you will be, because you will both make a stand, make a declaration, make it happen. As long as you're both on board, it's going to work really well. You might relocate together to another place. You're going to journey through life together, basically. But there's like, you know, little glitches, hitches here and there, just because of like, it's really inner demons. It's nothing like a third party, nothing external. It's just like things between you that might spark you off a little bit. But you're always going to kind of get over it in the end. And this could like literally change your life. The Tower. And the Death here, you know, like this is transformative energy. This person is coming in as some kind of a messenger of utter and complete transformation. And it does lead to the Four of Wands, which is a family, a happy family homestead, home life, you know, initiation into further levels of commitment. So, and possibly wedding too. Four of Wands could be a wedding celebration. So these are all beautiful, beautiful things. Aquarius, please let me know in the comments below if this resonated for you and if it checks out for you in December. I wish you all the best, Aquarius. I will see you very soon. And in the meantime, take care of yourself and may the angels protect you. I'm so sorry, Aries. I just halfway through the video, I started calling you Aquarius for no reason at all. I'm so sorry. Maybe there's strong Aquarian energy, but mainly it's just because I'm doing all of the 12 videos one after another, and it just kind of blends. I just did Aquarius, so maybe there's no like deeper meaning, but there could be. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, maybe you should pay extra deep attention to the video. But yeah, I do apologize, Aries. I love you so much. You're my sister sign. We're both ruled by Mars. I'm Scorpio, you know, so Mars solidarity. Anyway, I'll see you next time, and I love you. Bye-bye.